About a week and a half later, we're at my grandparents' house being babysat, my older sister and I. We're sitting there playing Uno, then my grandmother leaves, and it's just my grandfather, sister, and I. And I'm sitting at the edge of the couch, and my sister, older sister, is teasing me, picking on me. Then she pushes me back on the end of the couch and pulls off my two shoes the same exact way this rapist had just done it a week and a half earlier. As you can imagine, I lost it. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I just threw a fit. And she's laughing, dangling my shoes in front of her, being an older sister teasing me, not realizing what she just triggered inside of me. And she's running around and I'm chasing her, trying to get my shoes back from her. She was only a few years older than me. Didn't realize how much her actions were affecting me in that moment, and just thought I was overreacting over something really stupid. I'm screaming to my grandfather to get my shoes back. He's doing nothing. So I proceed to move over to the back door, and I'm now banging on the window, trying to get somebody's attention, trying to get my grandfather to give me my shoes back. My grandfather's heard enough, gets angry, and starts chasing my sister into the down the hallway into a back bedroom. And in that moment, as he's chasing her, I am just so angry and outraged. All I'm thinking about is how much I want those shoes back, but also being brought back to that back bedroom, being raped. And in an instant, my hand goes through the window. Suddenly, I'm back into reality and realizing, oh no, I'm going to get in trouble. I just broke the window. Pulled my hand immediately back out, and saw the blood pouring gushing from my arm. Immediately went into shock, didn't know what to say, just walked up to my grandfather and just held my hand out. He put two and two together, realizing I just shattered the window. Rushed me to the emergency room, was brought into emergency surgery, my parents were called. Even in that moment, I remember remaining so calm and just kept saying, I'm sorry for breaking the window. I thought I was going to be in so much trouble for breaking the window. I'll never forget my father approaching me in the emergency room right before I went into surgery and saying, the window can be replaced. Your life. And it's a conversation I'll never forget as doctors are trying to hold me down, stick needles in my arms, and I'm screaming, yelling, putting up a pretty big fight with all the doctors. In that moment, I went into emergency surgery, woke up the next morning, was calm, relaxed, and the doctor, I'll never forget him coming in and telling me how close I was to hitting a main artery or bleeding to death. And how getting upset over my shoes was nothing to put my hand through the window for. And it's these conversations like this that, maybe I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I definitely can remember this doctor looking me stern in the eye and telling me how close I was to near ending my life. The image of my sister rattling my shoes in front of me, not realizing what she had triggered inside of me. And for years, all throughout my middle school, elementary school, and high school years, she used to laugh at me about the fact that I put my hand through a window, nearly ended my life because of it, all because she took my shoes. Never realizing the true impact of what her actions that day really had. As you can imagine, I avoided Ashley's house long after that, but after that whole incident, school psychologists, social workers, they're all trying to evaluate me to figure out why this young child has such anger issues. And I was showing all the signs, the warning signs they tell parents, teachers to look for when a child is being abused. There was a good sign right there. There was also the moment when I got so angry at another classmate, I took his entire box of 64 crayons and broke every single one of them from him. A memory he reminded me of in high school that he still doesn't forget. I made him cry, breaking all 64 of his Crayola crayons. And I never forget him approaching me in high school, saying, I'll still never forget you making me cry in elementary school for breaking my crayons. And just going off in my head,